Hello and welcome to Virtual Baco International. In order to give you the best experience possible, we've created this short video guide on how to get the most out of the platform. Once logged in, you will arrive at your profile where we'd ask you to complete any missing fields, and most importantly, we'd encourage you to opt into the full platform experience by ticking the box just here. This would enable you to message, meet with much like-minded individuals if you wish. Why not make yourself stand out and add a short sentence about yourself and why you've chosen to engage with this year's virtual Congress? Finally, make sure you've selected as many relevant interest categories, as this will drive the recommendations and matchmaking most relevant to you. I'll explain a little bit more on this shortly. Under matchmaking settings, you can choose to block out any times during the event that you won't be available if people are looking to interact with you. You can also turn on or off the various notifications. You would have set a new password when you first logged in. If you wish to change that, you can go to Change Credentials here and type in a new password followed by confirm and save. Now, data protection is of the highest priority, and under your data, you have the ability to export and review all data we hold in our system, and you can also delete your account at any time. Your dashboard gives a snapshot of recent activity. It will give you a summary of any meetings set up and also features an activity feed which tracks any connections made, messages received, and any notifications sent via the platform. So keep a lookout for the indicator in the top right-hand corner for any new updates. Now, recommendations is where it gets really interesting. If you've ever been onto Netflix, you'll appreciate how the content is curated to match your viewing habits. Likewise, our system uses your interest preferences to match you to relevant delegates, exhibitors, products, speakers, and sessions. The matchmaking works in a similar fashion, but highlights the interactions in priority order, whether that be another delegate, exhibitor, or a speaker, and gives a percentage as to how strongly you are matched. It then gives you the option to message, meet, or favorite this particular match. The interaction tools are really straightforward to use. So if you wish to message someone, simply click the envelope icon, type your message, and away you go. Again, if you wish to set up a one-on-one video chat, you can do this through the platform without needing any third-party software. To set up a one-on-one meeting, you just need to click the calendar icon against the exhibitor, speaker, or delegate, and it will open up a new window where you can create that meeting. You can select the participants, you can add more delegates to the chat, you can enter a subject for the meeting, a description for what the meeting will be about. You can include products if you wish to talk about those products with a particular exhibitor you're requesting the meeting with. And then you can set up the date and time. Once you've requested that meeting, it will fire out a notification to the individual, and they will be able to accept or decline or even reschedule the meeting. The platform itself is incredibly straightforward to navigate, very much like a website, with clear options of what you can find from the menu bar at the top. You will no doubt want to get straight into watching sessions after you've logged on, so you can find these under Program. Along the top, you can see the different types of sessions. So all sessions, all meetings, and my schedule. All sessions lists the academic and sponsor sessions. All meetings lists any meetings you have set up. And my schedule contains all the sessions you have added to your personal schedule. There will be one more tab that appears during the live event, and that is for on demand. So once the event day is over, all sessions will be moved to become on demand, and they'll be searchable from this tab, and you'll be able to locate it in this particular area. If I drop down on the recommendations here, you can see the featured sessions as well as the top picks, which have been selected by the system based on your personal interests. If I scroll down, we start to see some of the program. You can search by track by clicking on a particular colored track. You can search also by day and also by title, keyword, or speaker name. Each individual session will show the time in GMT, but also in your local time. So it will be easy to plan what you can watch live and what you may need to watch on demand. You can create your own personalized schedule by clicking the plus My Schedule button here, found in the right-hand corner of each session description. And when the session is due to commence, the Join Session button will turn green, just like the one here. Prior to that session being active, that green Join Session button will be grayed out, and it will give a countdown to how long until that session begins. Under Program, you'll also find the speakers. We have a list of keynote speakers where you can click on their profiles, and we also have a list of all speakers. If you click on one of the speaker profiles, it will give you a short biography and also list the sessions associated with that particular speaker. The exhibition is such a big part of the face-to-face Congress, and whilst we cannot replicate that experience, we do have a virtual floor and encourage you to visit the stands and review the latest research and innovation from our industry partners. It's so easy to interact with an exhibitor. If you click the star on their logo, you can favorite, meet, message, just like I showed you before. But before taking any of those actions, you can click on their profile to see what they're all about. Here you can see a company overview on the left-hand side, the particular product categories and interest categories that may match your own, products that they've wished to display, any marketing content that you can click and download, and any team members they've added so you can interact with an individual at their particular company to discuss a particular product or piece of research. Also under exhibitors, we recognize the contribution of our sponsors with links to their company websites and a conference e-bag where our sponsors have contributed some items that you can click and download or link through to particular websites. We're delighted to be able to share some of the fantastic work of your community, our community, in the form of e-posters. We've integrated a carousel of posters, giving you the opportunity to not only view the work, but interact with the authors. Again, it's very easy to navigate through the carousel, and we've even shared a separate video tutorial to support you if you need any further assistance. The Delegates tab is a great way to see which of your colleagues are on board, and again, you can interact in the ways we have already spoken about by clicking on their star to favorite, message, or meet. By clicking on a profile, you can learn more about that individual in terms of their interests and current employment. So please do take the time to visit these pages. Along with these, there are some other interesting pages on the platform we'd like you to consider and please pay attention to. So we do have our international ambassadors and our committees who have worked tirelessly to bring this event together, and the FAQs, which of course is a great source of information on the event. We have information on claiming your CPD points, and we also recognize our fantastic award winners, our special honors, and our fellowships. I hope that was useful. Thank you for your attention and for your support of this year's Virtual BACO International.